Oh yeah, we should talk about that. Why are parts of the Bible actually
Cain
missing?
Velasquez. I've heard, so yeah. Or not that it's not missing. There's just time, or they're just time, especially in the New Testament. That's just not explored.
But you're saying it was there
Like
before,
in Jesus's
or it was
life,
purposely
his
discluded?
birth, his I don't know.
Hmm.
That's just the theory is that it's purposely discluded because why wouldn't you talk about all of Jesus's life
Yeah.
or what was he doing?
Yeah.
There's just 18 years of his life where it's just blank.
Yeah.
You get the story when he's a kid, or you start from when he's a baby and you get to when he's a kid, and then after that, boom, he's just a full-grown adult. 18-year time skip.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
what's up with that?
That's cool. I don't know.
That's just where the thing comes from. So we don't know specifically that there's
What
parts
if no
of the
one
Bible that
recorded
they were
it?
taking
What
it
if just
out.
no one recorded it? Or what if he didn't
The
speak
whole
about it?
thing was recorded afterwards by the disciples.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
They weren't writing it down as it went along.
Yeah. I remember that. I know that. Yeah.
It was all recorded after. But
Yeah.
are you saying he just never spoke about those years?
Yeah.
But what if, like, why not? Why did he talk about when he was 12 and when his mom got mad at him for escaping something, or some random stories from his childhood?
Wait, that was in the show. He ran away and then he was in the temple or something.
Yeah.
Or not
When he's
the
a kid.
temple,
When he's a
what do you
kid,
call
right?
it? Is a synagogue.
Sure.
Yeah.
When he was
Yeah.
when he was a kid.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, why did he mention that part, but he didn't mention the part where
I don't know, man.
he's 15-year-old young lad.
I don't know.
And he's up to something.
So you think it was there and it was just discluded?
I
But
think
then wouldn't we
so.
have some record of it? How would we just escape?
There's ancient Hindu and Tibetan texts, or not Hindu, but there's ancient Indian and Tibetan texts
like
that talk about Jesus coming to India.
Uh-huh.
And there's also like
At
some
what
other stuff.
age?
What?
At what age?
Through those lost years.
Oh, just some point in those years.
Yeah. And then but it's not only them. There's other texts as well. There's some
wonder-
crazy conspiracy theories about Jesus, bro.
Really?
There's one I read this one
Did he
Japanese
travel
thing.
to Africa or something?
No. There's one that he traveled to Japan, but not during those lost years. It's just that when he was about to die, the person that actually died on the cross was a doppelganger, and that the real Jesus escaped to Japan and just lived there for 80 years. Yeah, it's a thing.
Bro.
It's up in some mountains. There's a
How did
There's a little
Japan know
sign.
about Jesus at that time?
I don't know.
Oh, the Silk Road.
Yeah. Or what if he went there in his lost years? He was just walking around Asia.
Yeah, maybe.
We never know.
Why would he go to Asia though?
Palestine is in Asia.
Okay, no. I mean, it's farther east.
I don't know. He's bored. We don't know. Lost text.
Yeah.
Or you can't tell me that he was just doing carpentry for 18 years, bro. And why did he decide to specifically stop
That's
doing
true.
it at
He was
age
always
29
doing
or
a
age
lot.
30?
He was always doing a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was super active.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Going from place to place.
Yeah, maybe at 30 years old, or 29 years old, he
He
was just
explored the entire world.
Yeah. Yeah, what if he did?
He did a world tour. Yeah.
Yeah, what if he did?
Yeah.
You never know. And
I
time
feel
moves.
like if you were Jesus and you knew all this, right? Oh, but he's the Son of God, right? Or is that only Catholics?
What do you mean he's the Son of God? That's only Catholics.
Is it the only Catholics believe he's the Son of God?
Sure. I mean, not sure, actually.
Or is that all Christians? No, what I was gonna say, like if he's just a prophet, right? Then it would make sense that he wants to explore the world.
They all think that, or
He would be curious to explore the world.
look, you see, most Christians, both Catholic and Protestant, believe that Jesus is literally the Son of God. But also, all Christians believe that Jesus is God, because the Son of God is the same thing as being God.
Oh yeah.
So all Christians do. That's what Christianity comes from, and the people that don't are they're Jews or Muslims.
Oh right. Christians generally believe that this narrative is true. While there has been theological debate over the nature of Jesus, Jesus is the Logos, God incarnate, God and the Son, and true God and true man, both fully divine and fully human.
Yeah.
That's what we believe, like what Ram and Krishna are.
Yeah.
That they're God incarnate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool, I guess.
Nice.
That's what Trinitarian Christians believe in.
Well, whatever the case may be.
Wait, all Christians believe in the Trinity, right? Or is that just Catholics?
I think all of them do.
Okay.
Or at least most of
I
them do.
don't
The
know
biggest
much
ones,
about
like Catholic and Protestant and all of them. They
Yeah.
believe in the Trinity, yeah.
Okay.
But I think at some point, they all Christians believe that Jesus is God.
Many Christians admit they don't understand it, while many more... Oh, this is a BBC article. Many more Christians don't understand what they think they do. In fact, although they be horrible, many Christians sometimes behave as if they believe in 3 gods, and other times... Alright, this guy's just dissing on Christianity.
Yeah, of course. Classic BBC anti-religion.
There's only one God, the God of...
There's only one God,
created
yes.
the universe and everything else in existence. No, because there's no such thing as a Christian that does not affirm Christ. What is the Holy Spirit again?
It's like the thing in each of us,
Oh yeah.
or something like that, or the thing that acts.
That's
to
also
preserve.
like what we believe
Yeah.
in.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
consciousness or
I
what?
always thought that it was just the same thing, but each text is just censored down
Yeah.
so that they could remove all the essential elements. Because if we're looking at Jesus and the New Testament, and most of the stories there, let me start at the beginning. The story of Exodus, or no, that's the Moses thing. Okay, go back to Noah's Ark. That's in Genesis, I think. It's in one of the earlier books. The story of Noah's Ark. You know what that story was? God came to Noah and said, there's going to be a huge flood that destroys the world. Grab 2 of every animal, 2 of every plant, or 2 of every seed, or something like that. So you can repopulate the earth after the flood. And
Who's
he puts
Noah?
Noah?
Yeah.
Just this dude.
Okay, but when is this dated?
I don't know the dates. I just know what I'm taught. But it's
Okay.
way back then. It's way before everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you the story. You can connect the dates maybe.
Yeah.
But there's a huge flood. Noah has 2 of every two plant seeds, 2 humans, whatever, or not humans, but 2 animals, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, and he just succeeds, and he repopulates the earth. There's a similar story in Hinduism. Where Manu finds the fish, and the fish tells him there's gonna be a flood. Grab 2 of every animal, a male and a female.
Yeah.
Grab 2 plant seeds, whatever,
Yeah.
and just preserve until the flood is over, and then you can repopulate the earth. It's literally the same story,
Yeah.
but the names are different.
Yeah.
That's why I think that it's all just connected. I think it's just different ways we perceive
Saying
events.
based on earlier flood myths originating in Mesopotamia, the story in Genesis.
Yeah, perhaps. But what I'm trying to say, it's not about the history. What I think is that
They're saying that it occurred in 2348 BC.
okay, whatever, bro. Who
But
cares?
would that make sense?
The dates are wrong. The dates are never right.
Yeah,
It doesn't
you're right.
matter.
You're
The dates
right.
don't matter.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it's just different. Each religion is just we perceive the same events in different ways.
Yeah.
The names are different, whatever. But the fact is that God told this guy to grab 2 of every animal and 2 of every plant seed, whatever, and then repopulate the earth after a huge flood wipes out all of civilization.
Yeah.
That's just a thing. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
And I think that in each text, it delves more into the history of the specific region in which it came from. So Christianity mainly talks about the Middle East, while Hinduism mainly talks about India, the history of India.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm saying that it was all the same thing at one point, but it's just by area it just devolved, or not devolved, whatever.
Yeah.
It turned into something else.
Where
And I
do
think that certain texts or people censored certain texts to destroy that connection between these different.
Oh, you think it was done on purpose?
Yeah. Or not done on purpose, but maybe, I don't know, the Muslims felt really mad at a certain point against Indians, and they just destroyed any connection between the 2 religions.
For political reasons.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because there are some strong interconnected events.
Yeah.
So when you're saying the Holy Spirit is like what we believe,
Yeah.
or Jesus is like what we believe of Ram and Krishna,
Yeah.
I think there's not much difference.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, but then if all of this is interconnected, like where do we place Jesus? What do Hindus think of Jesus? Or is it just not important at all that we don't have to think about it?
I mean, I didn't watch the video completely, but I saw this thing where it said that we think that Jesus is a prophet.
Yeah.
We don't know, or there's no
Oh, so
proof that
like
he's-
it comes up. It says, "What do Hindus think of Jesus?"
Yeah.
Jesus
Well, what?
is
You
a
read it out.
guru, a teacher of wisdom who speaks with divine authority.
Perhaps. He's like a Rishi.
As one of the enlightened person. Yeah. I guess maybe it's just not important at all.
But also maybe
to
that's
us
just how
because
that's also more recent. I think that's just how they interpret it. What I think, this is a really far-fetched theory, but hear me out. I think Jesus and Krishna are the same person. And I think that time just moved differently to the point where like he experienced
you
this
made
life.
this up.
Nah, I definitely did, but this is what I think. Okay, at least based off current understanding. Because
You genuinely believe this, or you're just throwing it out as a theory?
I don't know. I think I genuinely believe it.
Bro.
Because Krishna and Christ, and the way that they originally pronounced it, Yeshua Christ, or Jeshua, or something like that.
Yeshua.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Bro,
They sound so similar. They sound so
bro.
similar.
Stop, bro.
What if it was just one figure the whole time?
No, bro. I don't think so.
What if it was?
That's just a far-fetched theory. You're just saying.
That's why I said
they
it was a
sound the
far-fetched
same.
theory.
Oh, yeah.
They sound the same. They do. They sound the same. You can't deny the fact.
Yeshua Christ, Jai Shri Krishna.
Yeah, but the Hebrew way, it's like Christ.
Yeshua
It's like Christ.
Yeshua Christ.
Or
Jai Shri
yeah.
Krishna.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of.
No.
Kind of.
No. Alright. Enough.